All right, we're back on the Stoke view. We're going to talk about why no wingers are being played when Stoke have signed so many of them. We're going to talk about keepers and we're going to talk about Ben Pearson as well. We're going to do that all with Liam. We are going to review the Christmas fixtures for Stoke, and also, I'm afraid, Liam, we're also going to talk about managers or lack of them, if that's all right. How are you?
Yeah, good you.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, fresh back from the Hawthorns. Walk us through that game. Yeah, positive point in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'd have taken a point before, given the circumstances, especially they're really strong at home, aren't they, West Brom? Um, so yeah, no bad performance. Another sloppy goal again. Could Michael Rouge just usher the ball out? You know, take a point, get a new manager in, move on.
The goal, that was that was definitely a cross, wasn't it? Let's be fair.
Oh yeah, oh without a doubt. I mean, if he's meant it, then he hasn't shown it previously. But yeah, did that bit of luck, especially when you're down where we are.
Their comments on Twitter heralded your keeper Bonham, who you haven't been the biggest fan of up to the point he actually started playing out of necessity. What's your view of him, Ben? Played well against West Brom, but how's he done in general?
He's done as I expected. Um, he's not pulled up any trees. He's had some good games. He made some crucial saves at Borough away. Made some crucial saves today as well. But he's also he cost us a goal against Blackburn, but we were one down and they were pushing anyway. But he he lost us 2 points against Swansea, and that's the problem. That's the
Yeah.
problem with him. He's too inconsistent.
Speaking of inconsistencies, some fans I've seen have heralded Ben Pearson being missing, and saying, well, actually, when he's not in the side, um, you look more assured as a team, and you aren't actually susceptible to these transitions being broken on. How far do you agree with that view?
I agree to the point that he can be an absolute liability at times in regards to bookings and losing his head during a game. If you play him how he can be played, he can be really top class. If you can just get him to sit in front of the back four, win the ball back, and lay it off, is top quality. But under Neil, he was playing some weird quarterback in between the centre back kind of role that just didn't suit him. And then did you see his booking against Swansea where he fell over the advertising boards? It's just it's nonsense. But he is Marmite. He's definitely Marmite. I can see why, as a Stoke fan, I was hated playing against him, and I can imagine a lot of other fans do. But when you're down at the bottom and he's supposed to be a leader type, sometimes he makes things worse for himself than he needs to.
All right, Millwall then this weekend. This was the team when you went to Millwall at the start of the season and lost narrowly 1-0. I suppose what this highlights, doesn't it, is first of all how many injuries you have to key players. How many of this team from August um, have impressed since August that day?
Sadly, Travers impressed a lot and then
Well,
got
yeah,
swept away from us.
he's not here anymore.
No. Um, in all honesty, we pretty much lost Stevens from this game and Vidigal
Yeah,
for best part of a month. Um, Hoover and Lauren have been so inconsistent, and Johnson's been consistently poor. Wesley, I'm not 100% sure Wesley's a footballer. I, he has been really poor as well. So of that group, not a lot. To be honest.
not, not not many of them. Then okay, let's look at your Christmas fixtures, and you can predict how many points you're going to get from these. Yeah, Millwall at home is a must-win, isn't it?
I
This
think so.
weekend. Yeah, then tricky trips to Birmingham and Watford before you play. Yeah, Ipswich at home on on New Year's Day. How many points the Potter's going to pick up?
Um, it's weird with Stoke because I'm looking at the Watford and Ipswich games and thinking they're the more likely ones we'll get points from because that's just the way we do it.
Yeah,
Um, I'm hoping by all these games we've got a new manager in.
yeah.
So I'm hoping we get some kind of bounce there maybe. But Millwall and Stoke, the home team normally wins in that tie, so I'm hoping for that. So let's go. We're going to go optimistic. 7 points. New manager bounce.
Okay. Let's finish on this new manager then. So Paul Higginbottom's name keeps coming up. I'm not sure on the validity of whether that's somebody in the club knowing something and leaking it. What's your latest that you can give us on Terrace Talk?
So a lot of Stoke fans got excited because they thought that Nuno Espirito Santo was coming because one guy tweeted it and everyone ran with it. But it was strange because everyone was saying that Graham Potter wouldn't come, but that Nuno would. And I'd say that Nuno has probably done more in English football than Potter has so far.
Yeah.
Promotion, Europa League football. Yeah. So I never believed that to start with. Said to you last week it'll be Eustace or Heckingbottom. I still think it will be. Apparently Lee Carsley's name's in the mix, which it's hard for me to say because I said to you we need somebody experienced, a big character to turn the club round. But out of Heckingbottom, Eustace and Carsley would probably excite me more just because of how he's talked about coach-wise.
Yeah, he's done very well with England, hasn't he? And, he's a no-nonsense, tough tackling Everton midfielder who, will, he won't be having any powder puff tackles, put it that way, put him in midfield.
A lot of Stoke fans have grumbled at the name, which I can understand. He's inexperienced, but then somebody did tweet if his name was Leo Carlitos and he won the under-21 to Spain and went under-21's World Championship to Spain, then everybody'd want him. So it's a fair point, but he'll be one of them three. I can't see it being anybody else, in all honesty.
And Mowbray's not been contacted, or is not even discussed?
Not even see his name knocking about. I know it's all through Twitter and news reporters and that. Right at the beginning, after he left Sunderland, he said there was an interview saying he was energised and ready to get straight back into football. So I thought he would have been linked then, but it's been quiet.
So it's a match made in heaven for me. But yeah,
a news reporter who I don't know how valid his stuff is said they're going through a second round of interviews this week. So it seems like they're taking the time, trying to pick the best guy. I suppose that's the best you can hope for.
Yeah, well, certainly by the Birmingham game when we get to watch you on Sky on Boxing Day. I'm not sure why that game has been selected. Not sure.
Possibly Eustace at that game. You never know.
Yeah, it'll be, won't it? It just will be.
Good chance. Yeah.
Right, Liam, enjoy it. Have a great Christmas period. Thanks for your contributions. Yeah, catch you soon, mate. Cheers.
See you later, Mark. Cheers.
Bye.